Hey, how's it going, everybody? Matt with GearFocus. Really excited to announce the winners of our short film contest. We'd like to thank everybody who spent time creating some amazing short films and for their submissions. I'd also like to thank LoomCube for their sponsorship and involvement. And I would also like to thank, obviously, all of our judges. So thank you so much to everybody who was involved with the short film contest. We had a lot of fun reviewing these. It was really difficult to pick the top 3. There was some very close voting included in this. So without further ado, let's announce the 3 winners. And we're gonna start with video number 3, and then we're going to have the judges comment on what they liked about each of the videos after we play them. So let's roll number 3.
This is not life as usual. We talk about social distancing. This is not a joke, and I am not kidding. It's insensitive, it's arrogant, it's disrespectful.
Are you Billy?
Yeah, how did you know my the app? Right.
Okay, I can leave this on the porch if you want. It's safer
You
for...
shouldn't have.
Oh, okay. Thanks for using Fruity Cart.
Wait! Where are you rushing off to?
It must be so crazy out there delivering things.
Well, you know, the app has a plan, and I just go where it tells me.
Are you quarantining with anyone special?
Just a gross roommate.
Oh?
Yeah, driving gets me away from his political rants.
That's good.
See, to me, what driving for Fruity Cart really is freedom.
Oh, I have to.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
Do I tip you on the?
You know what? This one's on me.
Ooh, David, ETA 1 minute.
None of this is life as usual.
Okay, so who wants to take the first talking about this delivery short film? Connor McCaskill, everybody. Connor McCaskill.
That's right. I want to talk about this one because I think this one might be my favorite. It may not have won first place, but I just thought, I don't know, the execution of it was very well done. And Dave said that it kind of delves into like a goofier side of comedy, but I really enjoyed that. And I don't know, it's shot very well. It could have been like a funny DoorDash commercial for the Super Bowl, I think, or something like that. I think it was just very well done. I laughed the whole way through.
Absolutely. I like that Super Bowl commercial reference.
Yeah, I agree. I think the execution of it was great. The pacing was good. The cuts were just on point. Even the colors and the choice of different color temperatures and lighting, like it flowed really well. And yeah, it got to the point. It had that zinger at the end. Yeah, and like I agree with Connor, just a really good, well executed short film.
The lipstick on the mask was a nice touch too. I like that.
So obviously it's got that kind of corny overacting thing to it, but I think it kind of works. I think if you changed up the audio, like the type of music they were playing, it might have made it feel less like a commercial, but it kind of had that quick, 1 minute commercial type vibe to it. It looks like they were shooting with some kind of like cinema glass. It's got kind of like a softer vibe to it, but yeah, as far as the cinematography part of it, it's really good.
Yeah, I agree with everybody. It just checked all the marks. It was funny. It had a little bit of everything. Obviously, they tied in the whole quarantine thing, which I really like about that, is that they made it relevant to what's going on today, which I think was, not really the idea, but they made it funny, which was what we said is focus on the good. And that's what they did. They took what's happening today and they focused on the good, which was the whole idea. I like it. Everything beautifully shot, well done, really well executed.
One thing on the editing that stood out to me that I would like to see changed is sometimes when you're having dialogue conversations back and forth with people, it's important to actually show the reaction of the other person as one person is talking rather than line, cut on that person, line, cut to the next person and back and forth.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that as the girl was talking and it cut to the reaction of the guy in that little that little sequence over there. But then it went back to the normal actor talking, cut back to the actor when they were sitting down. But I think there was a little bit of that, of what you were talking about.
Did we clap?
Yay! Okay, so we're gonna roll the video for second place on the contest.
Hey there. You're filthy. You better wash yourself. Why don't you make me? I will. Please help me. Help. See ya. Go warm. Wash your hands.
I'm still using that fan. I got a rotating fan.
There's a whole YouTube video in that video.
Oh, yeah.
Like YouTube tips all in there.
Okay, well, I'm going to start. I just thought it was brilliant. I mean, it made me laugh right out of the gate. It was so well shot as one person. We all know as filmmakers how difficult those moves were to acquire. And that rig that he had at the end with the rope, just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So well deserved.
I think that's what filmmaking is all about. I mean, it shows, you know, him by himself accomplishing something. He was the actor, he was the director, he was everything. I mean, that just shows like how hardcore this video was. It had comedy, it had action, a bit of like slow motion style. I mean, I loved it. Personally, this was a difficult one. I think moving into the first and second place because this was just really well shot. And like I said, this is what filmmaking is all about.
100%. This was definitely my first choice just because of, you know, it had everything. It had the film, the cinematography was good, the color grading was good, the sound effects were good. And then it tied into what's going on right now, you know, with washing your hands and everything. And then I wasn't expecting to see those BTS things at the end. And then I was like laughing my head off because I don't know if that's actually how he shot it, but you know, with the ropes and stuff, it was pretty good.
I think that behind the scenes stuff helps with like the appreciation of the whole thing. I mean, seeing how he did it, you know, makes you appreciate the film itself more.
You can tell that he's a really good director because he knew exactly what shots he wanted. You know, like you don't just like plan a shot and hope for the best or whatever, but like he knew exactly that this was going to be a push-on shot or a whip pan shot or whatever. Like he really thought it through and he knew exactly what he wanted, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, he definitely didn't go for the fix it in post attitude.
Right.
Yeah, it was all in camera, which was gnarly because, you know, I think it was funny when he was pushing it with his knee for that push-in shot. That was brilliant. I love the Western style of it too. Mm-hmm. I'm a sucker for a good Western, so that was really funny.
That the Matrix shot was my favorite.
Yeah. The middle finger kick. Yeah. I think it's obvious that he understands film language and cinematography language because the zoom-ins, the pans, the push-ins, it wasn't just done for the sake of doing a push-in shot or because you have a slider. Every single move that he made had a reason for it. And, you know, some of those whip zooms that he did that J.J. Abrams does all the time and that you see in Westerns all the time, it's part of the cinematic language, and it's obvious that he's a great filmmaker. I'd love to actually see what he can do with real actors and with a normal shoot, because if he did that by himself in his room with his own hands, I mean, he's probably a really great director. So,
well, first of all, congratulations to Kyro Wavebourne. Am I pronouncing that right? Kyro Wavebourne. Congratulations.
That's a sick name.
It is, yeah.
And fantastic name. And fantastic submission. Thank you so much. It was amazing. Please post a comment below so that all of our judges know whether you planned that little piece of the glove falling or not. Either way, nice little touch. Fantastic job, and congratulations on second prize.
Do we clap?
And second place for our short film contest. Awesome. Okay, we ready for the first prize? Or are we ready for first place?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. First place, here we go.
Here it is, the last leg of winter.
Nothing but oats and honey till spring.
Doomed to forget the taste of meat forever. Unless...
Don't even think about it.
Wouldn't dream of it.
We should split it.
Good idea.
Who splits it?
First one to a knife? I love you.
I know.
A competition then.
Axe throwing.
You'd win that. Regilding the timbers!
You're the town gilder.
It was worth a shot. What if we resalted the leg, put it out to freeze, and only when we absolutely needed it...
Shaved it into tiny pieces that we sprinkled over breakfast once a week.
Exactly.
Oats or honey?
Oats.
Oats it is.
Congratulations to Righteous Robot. Congratulations. First prize, well-deserved, fantastic cinematography. I'm going to open it up to the judges to talk about what they liked about it. Guys, who wants to start us off here?
I'll start. I really like the writing. I know some of the lines might be a bit corny, but I think it plays to it. It fits the tone. And I'm a big sucker for planting payoffs. You know, like just seeing the cat there, you're planning it. You're planning the drumstick, the leg, and then later on you just pay it off with the cat. It's just such a cool way to tell a story. You know, like even there's like an exercise that we used to do in film school called Between the Scenes, and you're supposed to tell a story with the first shot, fade out and fade in, and with the second shot, you complete the story. And so with that last cut to the cat, like that was brilliant. That was a way like just a nice zinger at the end, a very nice payoff.
I'd eat the cat.
What did you say, Connor?
I'd eat the cat. Yeah. No, I thought what was really... Ooh, I knocked my computer. I thought what was really interesting was the opening card and the end card. I don't know if that was like a little set they built or like just a little thing they built in Photoshop or how they did it, but it was really well done. I thought that was like a beautiful little touch. To
Which part are you talking about?
The very, very beginning with the little cabin and
stuff. It almost looks like a miniature.
Yeah, it looks like a tiny little a miniature. Like that looks like popsicle sticks maybe. It's really well done. I really appreciated the extra work of however that was created.
I think the music too, like with that graphic and then the do 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 do, right? Like it was like this added some comedy. It added to the comedy of it and the lightness of it, and then also like kind of that suspense of what was going to happen next. It was just well done as far as the timing of when they chose to bring that in, I felt.
Yeah, it sets the tone. It's the establishing shot kind of. You kind of know it's going to be light and fun.
I'm going to have to put out an appreciation for the set design of this whole thing. Everything is so very well themed and it all comes together so well that I like even on this shot that we're looking at now with the cabin, it all like those little shield looking things on the outside, it all kind of fits that like Nordic Viking kind of vibe. And for me, I really appreciate a good set design.
Yeah, set and costume design. And then within the set, you've got like the fire in the background and stuff. There was definitely a lot put into it.
I would like to see some BTS of this.
Absolutely. I would love to know, do they just have all this stuff lying around? I mean, like, where'd they get all this stuff from?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. This clearly is somebody that maybe is a LARPer or worked at a Renaissance fair, or somebody who has access to, set design in Hollywood and stuff, because it's so intricate that it looks like, somebody has some connection somewhere.
Yeah,
So
like
I'd
look
love
at
to
the
know
horn
story.
mugs on the right and the left there. There's horn mugs and everything.
Yeah.
If in the description does it have like any?
Well, they're from California, so I would assume.
Just
that
wondering if
they're-
they listed like a art director or anything.
So
they're from Glendale.
People
So-
sheltering in place, filmmakers included. We wanted to use this time to make and share something positive. We have a camera, some cats, a Viking haul, a set from a past short film still set up in our garage.
In our garage. Wow.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely want to see BTS on that if possible.
Congratulations again to Righteous Robot. And if you have some BTS, post a video, put a comment in the video below here that we're posting now, because all of our judges would love to see some BTS of this. And again, it says, with all ourselves to operate the camera, costume mannequins took our place in some shots, and an unbalanced jib had to operate for any moving two shots with some powdered sugar on a miniature cabin.
There it is.
There
So
you
it
go.
was a miniature.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, miniature cabinet. Well done.
I have one question for Righteous Robot. I just want to know, was that a Star Wars reference? Did anyone else catch that? The I love you, I know. Was that for Star Wars? Anyone?
I'm sure it is. Yeah,
I hope it was. I hope it was.
Well, thanks again, guys, really, to each and every one of you guys for being a part of this contest. I really appreciate it. GearFocus really appreciates it. You know, we're really trying to, keep everybody busy during these crazy times that we're going through right now and keep everybody active and positive. So thanks again for everybody who submitted, and we have some honorable mentions because it was really difficult. In fact, we spent quite some time going through our final choices because there was some that were just so close. It was really hard. Armando, you had said it. Everybody said it, how hard it was to pick just 3 winners. So we do have some honorable mentions. We're going to send you out some GearFocus swag as well as some GearFocus bucks to use on GearFocus. So we have a couple honorable mentions that we want to show off right now. So you guys want to see them here? Let's kick these off.
Not everything is what it seems. For example, time. For some, all this extra time can feel disruptive, even uncomfortable. But for others, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to do the things you really love doing, the things you've been putting off. Things such as picking up that old hobby, or picking up a new one. Getting back in shape. Finishing that book. Finally watching that movie that everyone's been telling you about. Or that show. Writing that screenplay. Learning to be present. And proactive. Spending quality time with loved ones. Practicing those moves. Or perfecting some old ones. Starting new habits, and getting rid of the things you don't need. The thing is, you don't need to be stuck at home to do the things you love. You only need to ask yourself, what do I love? And how much time am I willing to make for it?
So congratulations, Luke. Well done. Really well shot. Focused on the positive, definitely. We're going to send you out some GearFocus swag, give you some GearFocus bucks to use on GearFocus. Well done. Thank you again so much for your submission. Congratulations, Luke, for an honorable mention. Do you guys want to say anything about that?
Yeah, I think like the whole entire thing, color grade, lighting, composition, I mean, it was really well done. I think for me, and I'm speaking for myself here, the reason I wanted to vote for this one so bad, and I really liked it because it checked everything, but it just felt too much like a commercial. And that was the reason why it didn't get my final vote, was because of that. But otherwise, not to discourage him, but it was really well done. But I didn't want to feel like I was watching a commercial. That was it.
But to that
That's
credit,
not a bad thing, by the way.
Yeah, to that credit, it did feel like a commercial. So that could have been an ad for like Facebook or something like that. So it was definitely beautifully, beautifully done.
You're very talented. Let's just put it that way.
You're
very
talented.
Making
Commercials.
And if he doesn't, he should.
I feel like the narrative or the narration might have been recorded beforehand, and then the video might have been put to that. That's why it maybe kind of felt like it was set up that way. But I don't know. It was good. Really well done.
Congratulations again, Luke. All right. Honorable mention number 2. Here we go. Well done.
That was cute.
Well done.
That was
good.
Yeah.
Really, really good job. And this was the type of video that made it so hard to pick 3 out of all the submissions, because it really was fantastic.
Is anyone getting some like Pixar vibes from this? Like if this was an animated short, this could have been Pixar.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, right?
Adds to that.
I gotta say, huge shout out to the effort that they made to take all those books out of that bookcase and to put it back in or whatever, just to get those 2 shots. But it was so effective. But man, the amount of work.
That was one of the things that stood out to me.
I wonder if they had like just moved or were moving or something like that, so all the shelves were empty, you know? And then they just moved in and filled them all in. But yeah, I mean, the concept and everything, the idea was really, really good.
If you look at the description too, it says it was shot by only 2 people in the house. So I would assume then that means that just those 2 actors were also the cinematographers and directors of this. So that's pretty impressive.
All right, well, congratulations again to the top 3 winners and our honorable mentions. We really appreciate everybody who spent the time creating these amazing short films and submitting them to the GearFocus Challenge. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Sydney, Lee, Dan, Connor, Armando, Dave. Thank you all for being a part of this. We really appreciate it. You want to do this again?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, we'll talk. We'll be in touch, and once this quarantine opens up, dinner and beers are on me.
Woo.
Nice.